Story time, it's my favorite time, spending time reading with you. Welcome to another story time with Gam Gam. Let's see what we have for today.
Welcome back to Story Time with Gam Gam. Our story tonight is Splat Says Thank You. This story was written by Rob Scotton. And this book is dedicated to Mom, Dad, Nan, and Liz, and to the friends in all our lives who encourage us to be more. Who is your Seymore? Splat says thank you. Splat was worried that Seymore hadn't smiled all day. He was covered in spots and not feeling well. This isn't right, thought Splat. How can I make Seymore smile? Splat pulled a book from a drawer and showed it to Seymore. I made it for you, Splat said. I call it a friendship book. Splat opened the book. It began quite simple. For Seymore, the best mouse I know. Seymore sneezed. Splat turned the page and began to read aloud. When I was scared to try out for the school play, you encouraged me to do it anyways, says Splat. Splat and the Beanstalk, additions today. Thank you. And when Mrs. Wimpledimple gave me the lead role, I couldn't have learned my lines without you. Thank you, Splat continued. And when I laughed so hard at Plank that I forgot my lines, you helped me to remember them. Thank you. Splat looked at Seymore and thought that he was just about to smile, but he sneezed instead. Achoo! Splat read on. When I broke my mom's favorite ornament, you fixed it for me, said Splat. Except somehow Mom noticed and I had to have a bath and go to bed early. Thank you anyway. When I had my bath and got my toe stuck, you knew what to do. Thank you. And when I went to bed early, you sneaked me a flashlight so I could read my book, said Splat. Secret Agent Cat. Thank you. When I overslept the next morning, you woke me up so that I wasn't late for school, said Splat. Honk! Thank you. When I borrowed my brother's kite and we played for hours, you made it so much fun. Thank you, said Splat. Then when I climbed a tree to reach my brother's kite and got stuck, yikes, you rescued me, said Splat. Thank you. Splat looked at Seymore and thought he had to smile this time, but he hiccuped instead. Splat read on. Hiccup. When I pretended I was speeding through space in my rocket ship, about to be the first cat on the moon, and Spike passed me in a faster rocket ship and tried to become the first cat on the moon instead, you told me space cats never give up. So I didn't, continued Splat. Thank you. Splat looked at Seymore and thought that Seymore was sure to smile this time, but Seymore scratched a tickly ear instead. Scratch, scratch. So Splat read some more. When I told you my biggest secret, you didn't tell anyone else. Thank you. And when Spike gave Kitten a bigger Valentine card than the one I gave her, you knew how to make me feel better. Thank you. And when little Sis was covered in spots and not feeling well, you made her smile, said Splat. Thank you. And when I was covered with spots and not feeling well, you made me smile. Thank you. You are my smallest friend, and my biggest, he added. And I just want to say, thank you. He smiled. That is a great way to end the story. You have a great day. I love you.